Welcome everybody to our webinar. We're super stoked to share this with you guys. So we're just going to give you in really the next 20-25 minutes a good overview of what coaching is, how we actually help people, how it is that we earn money from this opportunity, and what you get on our team so that really you can just decide if this is something for you or not. So my name's Emmy, and I'm going to start us off and then I'll hand it over to the next speaker. So I'm just going to start by explaining in a nutshell what it is that we do as coaches, because I know that term is super vague and can entail a lot of different things. So in a nutshell, what we do on this team is we help other people as we're helping ourselves. So you've probably seen a lot of us posting on social media, sharing workout selfies, sharing pictures of our food, sharing inspirational little tidbits and quotes and stuff like that. So we're really just leading by example with this business. So whether you are already super fit or you're just starting your fitness journey, we're really just walking the walk in the trenches working on us. And you see that through all of our posts. And then kind of on the behind the scenes side of this, we're also reaching out to people. So maybe somebody likes our post or they like a comment on a status, or if they're too shy to reach out, then we're reaching out to them. And really just extending an invite for them to join us in this lifestyle. So what I love about this is we're not selling some sort of quick fix or like fad thing. It's really just an old-fashioned fitness, eating clean, and support. And if you think about how many people there are out there right now, like literally millions of people, yeah, you can go to the next one, millions of people who are just looking for a healthy solution. Maybe they're like joining a gym, or they're just super confused and don't know where to start. Just like overwhelmed, because it can be super confusing when you're kind of trying to get healthy on your own. And what we do as coaches is we are kind of that person that is a cheerleader for them. We're holding people's hands, and we do this through these groups that we run. So we run these groups every month, and there are a lot of times like really fun themes, and we're just in there every day doing our workouts, keeping everybody on track, checking in with people, and really just holding their hand when sometimes they don't even believe in themselves or know where to start. We're just making sure that people get set up with programs, see them all the way through, get results. And like I said, we're really just offering the full package. So this is fitness, nutrition, support, and most of what we do is through social media, which is really cool because it just opens the whole world up for so many people that you can help. So you're not just like limited to one little area. So that is what we do in a nutshell, is just work on us and at the same time share this lifestyle with other people in the hopes that it can help them. So you can go to the next slide, please. And yeah, this is just to give you a sense of how big this opportunity is. There are so many people that still need our help, and actually like the health crisis in this country is just rising. So there's definitely a huge, huge demand for health coaches right now, more than ever. So one of the main tools that we use, if you want to go to the next slide, yeah, perfect. Okay. So one of the main tools that we use to help people with is Shakeology, which you may have heard of. So essentially it's this superfood blend, and you can blend it up and have it as a milkshake or make it into mug brownies or pudding or whatever you want. But really what it does is it just fills in the gap in your nutrition. So many people are eating really low quality foods, processed stuff, or honestly, even if you're eating super, super healthy, so much of the soil in this country now is depleted that you could be eating like 6 kale salads a day, but you're not getting the same nutrients from that kale that you would have like 40, 50 years ago. Plus, there's just so many other stuff we're exposed to. There's environmental toxins, there's stress all around us, there's stress from our technology, just like having stressful lives. So we really are needing a little extra boost more than ever. And this just fills in everything like in one little convenient package. So it's basically all the ingredients are things like if you were to walk through Whole Foods or really any health food store, all the little bulk bins of like herbs and adaptogens and chia and quinoa and things like that. Basically all of those awesome things are in a serving of Shakeology. So it's 70 different superfoods and nutrients. So it's way more than a protein shake. A protein shake is just really one big macronutrient. Shakeology is the whole spectrum of micronutrients. So it's going to help with energy. It helps with cravings because honestly, when your body's getting everything that it needs, which like 96% of people aren't nowadays from their food alone, you're not going to have those cravings anymore because your body is going to get what it needs from this. It's going to help with digestion. It also replaces a multivitamin. I know a lot of us, like on this call, even used to take like 10, 11 different supplements. You know, I used to have to. Yeah, and I don't take anything else anymore. And I actually just got my blood work done for like the 5th time since I've been a coach, and everything's perfect. I'm not deficient in anything. And that's because Shakeology has everything that you'd get from a multivitamin, a pre and probiotic, but it's from nature instead of made in a lab, so your body can actually absorb it. And then lastly, it's just really important. I definitely wanted to mention, so you get all of that for about $4 a serving. As a coach, you get it on the discount. You're getting literally $41 worth of fruits and vegetables in one shot, which is insane. If you were to go to like Whole Foods and get a juice, it'd probably be twice that. And as a coach, it's super important to, like I said earlier, walk the walk and really lead by example. I would drink it every day even if I wasn't a coach, but it just makes you authentic. So you're not trying to tell somebody to do something you're not doing, and you have that personal testimony, so you can say, here's what it's done for me. And it makes it so that this whole business is just you recommending something to a friend, just like you would recommend a movie you really enjoyed or a restaurant you thought was delicious. You're literally just recommending something that's helping you. So yeah, it's just kind of a return to common sense nutrition, and something that is going to be kind of one of the bread and butter ways we help people. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to Lauren. Oh, and we skipped this slide, but there are lots of different flavors. Just a recap of what I said, all the different things that are in it. And you can see on that far right column, like an insane amount of fruits and veggies in one serving. Okay.
Awesome. So hello, I'm Lauren. I'm not going to sit here and give you the timeline of events for every single Beachbody program that has ever been released. But I will say that all of these little dots, and if you want to go to the next slide as well, Christy, all of these little dots on the screen represent ways that we help people. So like Emmy started to mention a little bit earlier, the main way that we help people is through these accountability groups. And in these groups, it really gives us a chance to work more hands-on with people, but to also give them a supportive community where they are able to celebrate their victories, but also talk about their struggles in a very safe environment. But what's really cool, as you can see by the, like dozens and dozens of little dots on the screen, is that Beachbody really goes above and beyond to keep pushing the boundaries and to keep developing new programs and to keep finding ways to help people. So they really provide us with the tools to meet anybody where they're at with whatever their needs are, wherever they are in their fitness journey, whether they're brand new or maybe they're an athlete, injuries, any sort of health and nutrition issues. We are able to provide something that's customizable for each individual person, which is what is really the most helpful thing about this. So we essentially set people up with their soulmate program, and then we all create this community, and everyone is in there, including us. Like I think Emmy started mentioning also earlier, but we're in there too. We're doing our workouts right alongside of our challengers or our customers. We just use the word challengers, but we're doing our programs right alongside. We're drinking our Shakeology right alongside. We're following these meal plans. We're doing everything right alongside with them. We are leading by example. And I can say that, like, there is nothing that will make you more accountable on your own health and fitness journey than having other people relying on you to show up every day. I know for most of us, doing this and running these groups has made us so much more accountable in our own journeys, on top of actually being able to touch the lives of so many other people. So it's a really awesome community. It's really great opportunity to help everybody and anybody, no matter where they're at in their journey. So also, something Carolyn's going to touch on a little bit more, but one of the new things that's pretty cool, this is one of the most recent things, is the All Access Pass. And this is just a quick slide to kind of show you that, but it's essentially like Netflix for workouts. So we are able to provide people with just constant, what is the word I'm looking for? Challenges. So people start with us, they start working out with us, they start a program, we make sure that they follow through, start to finish, they get good results. And then we don't just leave them. They get good results, and then we help them find another program, and then they do that program start to finish. And that's how we help people keep moving forward on their journey, keep them from plateauing, keep them from falling off, keep them from sliding backwards. This isn't the type of thing where we just sell like pills or wraps or anything like that and like sell a bunch of stuff and then abandon people completely. Like, we are there every step of the way, helping them on their journey. We are there like providing them support. We are there celebrating their victories with them. We are there helping them through their struggles, helping them get through real life. So it's a really awesome way that you can really genuinely change and save people's lives. You move to the next one. I think you're up, Christy.
There were a lot more slides than I thought. Okay, so my name's Christy, and I started out as what we call a discount coach, and I very quickly realized that there was this business opportunity in front of me that could potentially get me out of my corporate America job if I worked hard enough. And then after about a year of being a coach and working really hard, I am now a full-time stay-at-home dog mom. You're probably going to hear them in the background, but that's the beauty of like this business, is that you decide how you want to run with it. You set your own goals, you go at your own pace, and if you want this to just be a hobby and you just want to make a little bit of extra money on the side, that's great. If you want to go full force in this business and turn it into a six-figure income, like that's great too. But no matter which route you choose, your coach is going to be there with you. If you run, they're going to run with you. If you walk, they will too. If you take a very quiet, slow and steady stroll through the new coach training, they're going to be waiting for you to be done. Like, there's no right or wrong way to be a coach. It just depends on you and your lifestyle and, you know, if you have kids or not, or if you're super busy, but it depends on how you are and how your daily lifestyle is and what you want to get out of this business. So the way that we make this work is that, especially as a new coach, because normally new coaches are very busy and they already have a full-time job, and, you know, maybe you have kids or you have dogs or whatever you do, everybody's always busy. Busy is one of the biggest things that we hear when we're talking to new people, is because we're busy. So as a full-time coach or as a brand new coach, we teach you how to work your business in the pockets of your day. So it doesn't take a lot of time to make this business work. We're trained and we're all taught how to do this really in about an hour a day. And, you know, that now that I'm a full-time coach, I sit down in a solid hour and do this. But before I was a full-time coach and I was still in a corporate America job, stuck in a cubicle, I would, you know, get up a little bit early and do a little bit there. And then I would do a little bit on my lunch break. And then I would do a little bit on my afternoon break. And then I would do a little bit when I got home. That all accumulated to about an hour a day. And it doesn't take that much. You can totally make this work, even if you're a crazy busy person. We've had people on our team there was one girl who was a stay-at-home mom and she homeschooled 6 kids. We have another person who is speaking on this call who had like 4 jobs at one time. And it's what's priority to you. And if you want to make it work, you will. But you'll just use those pockets of your time to help other people feel better in their own skin and feel better about the way they look and feel better about just every aspect of their life. In return, you're also kind of what Lauren said, is you are, and Emmy, you're helping yourself, because you're keeping yourself accountable by helping other people keep them accountable. And that's like the best part of this, is because it's not just a business where you make money, you're actually changing people's lives and you're also changing your own. You're also going to make a little bit extra money on the side, and then you're going to meet some amazing people. In fact, every single person speaking on this call is here because of Instagram. We did not know each other prior to being coaches. We never met each other until it was at a live event. And it's pretty crazy, but that's just how it works. So There's probably something that you're wondering, and it's what everybody wonders because money makes the world go round. So how do we make money as a coach? And it's not something that's difficult to comprehend. So there's a few different ways. And the first way is really when somebody purchases something off of you or off of your website, which you receive whenever you become a coach, you receive a commission off of that purchase. And every coach in the entire business earns a 25% commission. So everybody earns the same amount of money. And then whenever you start to build a team, we have this awesome thing where you start to build a team and you earn bonuses for what your team does as a whole. So when your team is kicking butt and you're helping a ton of people and the momentum is just going and going and going, you will start to earn money because your team is doing so well. And then you teach your leaders on your team how to build a team. And the ripple effect just happens naturally. And the best part about that is that as a team, you help more people than you would as just one person. I couldn't help as many people as my team has helped collectively. There's just no possible way. But as a team, we've changed a lot of lives. In addition to that, there's a few other awesome perks. We have quarterly bonuses that you can qualify for that's based off of where you are in the business. There is an annual all expenses paid trip that you can earn yourself a spot to go on. Last year we went to Punta Cana. We're going to Riviera Maya in a couple months. The year before Punta Cana, they went on a cruise. And it's just really awesome way to get recognized for your hard work and to earn your way to be there for free. I'm sorry, but going to Punta Cana for free was like the highlight of everything. And it was so worth it. And it was just the big opening picture, like this is actually a real thing. We also have an annual conference/party every year. It's called Summit. In the last couple of years, it's been in different locations. But you as a brand new coach can actually earn your very first ticket to Summit for free. So you would just have to talk to your coach, learn how to do that, but it's not hard. I did it. I'm pretty sure every person speaking on this call did it. And it's just another awesome way to get recognized and rewarded for your hard work. That picture on the right is from this past summit. We were in New Orleans and our team just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's so much fun, but it's just a really awesome opportunity for you and for anybody that you can impact in the future. The picture on the left is actually from a retreat that we just had from all the leaders on our team. And that's just for getting recognized by our coach for working as hard as we do. So that's just a little perk that wasn't given to us by corporate. It's just because that is what the ripple effect has happened. But at the end of the day, this isn't like a get rich quick fix. You're not going to make money overnight. And if that's why you're here, you're not going to be successful. We're not here to push products and just sell stuff to people. That's just not how it works. Your income is based solely on your efforts and is a direct reflection of what you do and how many people you help. And then insert the disclaimer, which I believe was in small font on the previous slide. But yeah, that's about all I have.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. My name is Carolyn. I started this as a part-time coach and now I'm a full-time coach. And I wanted to talk to you about what a coach is and what a coach isn't, because a lot of times there's a bunch of misconceptions about who makes a perfect coach, and there's really no such thing as a perfect coach. So first of all, you do not need to have any type of fitness or nutrition experience. I have a degree in elementary education, so your degree does not need to be correlated to what it is that you're doing. You also don't need to be at your goal weight or where you want to be in your fitness journey. As Lauren mentioned earlier, being a coach is going to help you get there, and it's going to help you continue to stay healthy and stay on track. Also, with the nutrition expert thing, it's great if you have that. It's not a bad thing to be a fitness expert or a personal trainer. That's actually going to help you, but it's not required to do what we do. You also don't need any sales experience. I always say, like, I couldn't sell shoes to a homeless person. I've never took a class in economics or sales or any of that stuff, so you don't need to have any of that either. And you also don't need to have a huge following or a large network of friends. I was a girl from a small town who maybe had 200 Facebook friends when I started, and I didn't really talk to any of them. So you don't need to have a huge network or following to be successful at this, because as you grow your business, your following kind of naturally grows along with that. And we teach you how to do that. So don't worry about that. But you do have to be motivated. You have to be driven. You have to be willing to do the dirty work and get your hands wet and actually dive into the business. You have to be somebody who actually wants to help people, because if you don't want to help people, then there's no point for you to be here. You also want to be that cheerleader, that motivator, like Emmy was talking about. We're here in the trenches with them, doing our workouts, pushing play on our workouts, and drinking our shakes with them. So you're really somebody who is that motivator, that cheerleader, passionate about what you're doing, and you're inspiring others to continue and keep going with their journey as well. While you're working on yourself, you're passing that on to others. So that's really all that you have to be a coach. Another thing too, you're going to get a lot of training and support from our team as well as through the company Beachbody. So when you get signed up, you're going to get your business quick start. You're going to get a first 30 training. You're also going to get plugged into a Coach Basics training with your coach. We have an online training academy that's full of different types of trainings based on whatever it is that you want to learn, and it's in a systematized way. So there's a system for success. You follow the system, you get results. But with that, I do want to say this is a self-motivated business. While you do have a coach that's there to help you and you have a team that's there to support you, we can't do the work for you. So this is definitely something, if you want to succeed at it, you really have to put the effort forward and show up and do the things, all the resources in the world. Like it's not a lack of resources, it would be a lack of resourcefulness if you're not actually using what we give you. But if you do, you're guaranteed to have success with this, no doubt. Also, the company Beachbody does a great job letting us know about new programs and new products and different things that are coming up. They're always releasing new stuff, like Lauren was saying. They're always coming out with new ways to help people. They're very innovative. They're very in tune with technology. They're ahead of the game, and they're really looking years into the future as to what's to come. So you're definitely teaming up with a company that knows the direction that we're heading in and isn't going to be like falling behind as far as any of that goes. So also social medias that are listed here, these are just a few that you can use to build your business, but you have total free reign of however you want to work your social media, and we'll teach you how to do that. So you don't have to worry about like knowing how to do any of that stuff. So what to expect from our team as a coach, as we keep mentioning, you're going to have a lot of support, motivation, encouragement. You're going to be teamed up with a coach who's going to be your mentor, but you're also going to have a community of leaders and coaches who've been doing this longer than you have, and also coaches who are signing up around the same time as you that you could be a success partner with and work together because you're at that same level. So the levels of leadership they range, like people have been around for a while, people are starting at the same time as you. So you're going to have a big range of experience and different things that you can like run groups together and do things with other coaches that are around the same level as you. Also, we're friends. So if you're going to be a part of this team, you're going to be one of our friends, you're going to be part of our tribe. And it's just something that, for me, this is my favorite part about coaching, is this amazing group of friends that I've been able to meet along the journey and along the way through Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. And I mean, I met my bridesmaids through this, so that's kind of cool. But it's really the most genuine relationships I've ever had with people. And it's funny because we've only hung out a handful of times in person. So friendships, you're also going to have mentorships. So it's not like we do a call with you and we're like, great, go ahead, go work your business. You can have calls with your coaches as needed. We also do team calls every week. We also have little trainings that we do for you guys. This is a team of like teachers and educators. So you're really in great hands as far as that goes. We're always coming out with new ways to teach you a concept or share something. We're also learning along with you. So we're always up in new things that are working, new trends in social media. So you're going to be getting all of the information and all of the tools that you need. And as Christy had mentioned, we're going to match your effort. So if you want to come in here and go full force, we're going to run with you. You want to walk and take your time, we're going to walk with you. There's no right or wrong pace to go as a coach. It's just whatever works for you, your schedule, and what it is you want to get out of it. And then we also do little wine dates and little times where we'll hop on together on a call like this, and we'll all do our work together, whether it's with one of your partner coaches or with your coach or with the group of coaches. It's just always ways to connect and help each other. So you're definitely not limited on resources, trainings, and all of the mentorship that's to come. I think there's one more slide. Yeah, okay, so now you gotta decide what you wanna do. All right, there's two options to get started with our team, and the first option, which is the one that we would prefer you go with because we want you to be a part of our tribe, is to become a coach on our team. Now, as a coach, you know, you're gonna be plugged in, like we said, you're gonna be able to help other people, you're gonna be working on your journey too. Maybe you're not feeling like, oh, I'm not ready to do that. Then if you're not ready to do that, you can always join as a challenger and be plugged into our groups, and we'll coach you. And then if you decide down the road you want to become a coach, you can easily do that. But we're really looking to grow our team with like-minded women, and you were invited to this webinar or to see this video because we really feel like you vibe with us and you'd make a great asset to our team. You would add so much value. So we're going to talk about the two different ways to get signed up as a coach. And keep in mind, if you want to be a challenger or a coach, it's the same price initially. The best part about being a coach, though, you do get 25% discount off of everything on the website, and you do have the ability to help others and earn commission. So that's really the biggest difference between a customer and a coach. But there's two ways. First way, I'm going to tell you it doesn't make sense. You're probably not going to want to do it, but you're going to pay $40 and you're going to be a coach, and that's it. Like, you don't get anything. You're not going to be getting your Shakeology, so you can't be a product of the product like Emmy was talking about. You're not going to have your workouts, so you're not going to be able to show people what you're doing like Lauren was speaking about. So it really doesn't make sense at all to do that. So what I suggest, and what most of the coaches on this team would suggest for you to do, is to go with the all access pass like Lauren had mentioned. And that's like the ultimate package. You're going to get every single workout that Beachbody has ever created, that entire timeline, plus like 2 more years that didn't even fit on there. You're also going to get 30 days of your superfood shake, so 30 meals to save you money on groceries every month. You're going to get a shaker cup. You're going to get portion control containers. And not to mention, that platform does not just have workouts. You're going to get meal plans. You're going to get nutrition programs. There's also a cooking show, a yoga studio. So it's like ridiculous amounts of content that you're getting, not only for yourself, but also to help you become the best coach that you can be for the people that you're going to be working with. So to get all of that, now that I had to take a deep breath because that's a really long explanation, it's only $160 to get started that way. So getting started that way, you don't have to pay the $40 to become a coach. That's taken off. So it's only $160 to start a business, to have all the tools that you need to succeed, as well as the tools you need to help other people. And it's way less than it would be for you to go out and just start your own brick and mortar business. So if that sounds reasonable to you, and you resonated with something that you heard today, and you really connected with us, then I would love for you to reach out to the coach that invited you to this webinar, to watch this recording, whatever it may be, and let them know what you decided. And even if it's not for you, like, don't feel like you can't tell us. We actually would prefer if you told us, because if not, we're just going to keep asking you what you think. So reach out to that coach and let them know. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. It's a great opportunity to ask those questions and get those answers that you're looking for. And also, I just wanted to, on behalf of the entire team and myself, thank you for coming out here and spending time with us tonight. We really appreciate you, and we're just so grateful that we all connected here.